Hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to make a quick video talking about the Statue of Liberty and how it relates to the Mandela effect for me. Um, so basically, a couple of maybe like a couple weeks ago, um, I came across this Mandela effect. Either I want to say it was on YouTube watching a video. I'm not sure who the original poster of that video was, but I come across the effect talking about Statue of Liberty. Supposedly that there was, well, let me just read this right here. On July 30th, 1916, the Black Tom Munitions Depot exploded, rocking New York Harbor and sending residents tumbling from their beds. The noise of the explosion was heard as far away as Maryland and Connecticut. On Ellis Island, terrified immigrants were evacuated by ferry to the battery. Shrapnel pierced the Statue of Liberty. The arm of the statue was close to the visitors after this. Property damage was estimated at 20 million. It's not known how many died. Why the explosion? Was it an accident or planned? According to historians, the Germans sabotaged the Lehigh Valley Munitions Depot in order to stop deliveries being made to the British, who blockaded the Germans in Europe. You are walking on a site which saw one of the worst acts of terrorism in American history. Now it says one of the worst acts of terrorism in American history. If this is one of the worst acts of terrorism in American history, don't you think I would have heard about it? Don't you think I would have read about that in school or that they would have taught us about this in school? I don't have any recollection of this being. I mean, I wasn't the most, you know, honor roll student or nothing like that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I would remember an attack on the Statue of Liberty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like this would have already like been known. There would have already been like parodies or something made of this. Because I mean, there's already hadn't even been like 15, 20 years since 9/11. They're already making parodies and shit, making fun of 9/11. So why wouldn't they do the same with this? You know what I'm saying? Like it's 1916, with one of the worst, well-known acts of terrorism on American history. I don't know, like that was the first I ever heard of it just a couple weeks ago when I heard about it. Like, so that took me back, and I was thinking, like, okay, so that is pretty weird, but I didn't want to like say for 100% it was a Mandela effect for me yet, cause I was thinking maybe that just might have slipped my mind. You know, not slipped my mind, but maybe it might have just like got past me as a kid coming up. Like maybe I just didn't learn about that, or maybe I learned about it, but it just didn't stick with me. So I was thinking maybe that could be the case, but I doubted it. It's just like that's what I was thinking maybe. But then now it's like, oh, okay, come on, like now they're saying on June 3rd, 1980, a bomb exploded in the museum at the base of the Statue of Liberty. Initially, at least 5 separate terrorist groups took responsibility, but within days, the bombing was attributed to the Croatian freedom fighters. The bomb, which was placed in a wooden exhibit case in the museum storeroom, exploded at 7:25 p.m., an hour after the last ferry full of visitors left Liberty Island. Although a dozen residents and 5 workers were still on the island, no one was injured. The explosion damaged a large section of the room's ceiling, as well as some contents of the exhibit case, including a first publication of Emma Lazar's poem, which begins, "Give me your tired, you poor, you huddled masses yearning to breathe free." Damages exceeded 15,000. The bombers left no note at the scene, and federal authorities had few. So now they're telling me that on 1980, which is pretty damn recent if you ask me, there was another terrorist attack at the Statue of Liberty that I also never heard about. So that's not one, but that's two terrorist attacks on the Statue of Liberty that I never heard about, and a lot of other people never heard about it till now. So now they got me convinced that this is a Mandela effect for me, because if it's one, okay, but two attacks on the statue, come on, man. Like, nah, like I would have known about this. Like, we would have known about this being Americans. So, you know, there it is, my little video. Just wanted to really quick talk about that Statue of Liberty and the two new attacks that are new to me. I don't know, are they new to you? Have you heard about these attacks? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I'm gonna be coming out with some more videos for you about the Mandela effect.